Housing should serve what it's meant to do. It's a human right. The civic duty should be centered on people's needs and not profit.
Getting to go to Barcelona and to be part of a housing delegation, we were just given this opportunity to meet other organizers and meet other people in a social movement context slightly different from ours.
We are really searching for answers. What else can we do to get tenants in New York more involved and to get people to be more in tune with what is happening around them?
We saw how the housing movement in Barcelona and Spain were able to use occupation as a tactic. It materially brings down the property value. Ideologically, it exposes so much the failures of housing as a home.
La cooperativa de vivienda de las Juntas intenta como plantear una alternativa habitacional, construir un barrio cooperativo donde podamos colocar como otro paradigma de economía.
When we went to La Florida, they talked a lot about their model of how they have their cooperative. The 40 families, 5 of them own, 35 of them are still squatting, organizing themselves until all 40 own.
I understood the cooperative project, La Pa, and the occupations in Comú and Barcelona Tenants Union as carrying out really different experiments in the kinds of power that they were building.
We met with Barcelona and Comú. We heard about their 8 years in power in government. We learned about the expansion of social housing and public housing. We learned about a cool law where the city can literally buy buildings from private equity companies and convert them to the tenant ownership. And for the last 3 days, we've been at a conference with La Pa, learning about our international social movements and our fight against corporate landlords and how we're going to beat them.
I was just really moved by the movement culture and the culture of care within the movements. The use of mocking these things that hurt us so much and delegitimize them and make them something that we can still confront but not be overwhelmed by.
There are signs for the rent strike all over the city, and they truly believe that people are coming out to the rent strike next week because of the sort of culture of social movement organizing and activism, and so they're operating at a scale that is much larger than our movement.
I was really moved by all of the different singing and chanting in the crowd, all of the instruments, getting to recognize groups that we had read about or observed in the streets. And it was just, constantly the keys, they're jangling keys. The thing that's going to stay with me long after this trip ends is the time that we got to spend in Barcelona. Our weeks there, although they were short, really gave us the space to dream of a horizon that was bigger than one region or bigger than one period of time. We were given the opportunity to take our dreams of a different world seriously together, and I think that was worth it.